Did you know that bugs are everywhere? Did you know that bugs are everywhere outside? If you go out there and you look under a rock, you'll probably find a bug. If you look closely at a tree, climbing up the side of a tree, you'll find a bug. On the plants, there are bugs. Bugs are everywhere, and they all look very different. Some have wings, some have stripes, some have polka dots, some are brightly colored, some blend in with their surroundings. Some look like they are the eyes of a bigger animal. Some look like a stick, some look like a leaf. So bugs can look very, very different. But how do you know if something's a bug? Well, you usually think of bugs as creepy, crawly things, right? Well, did you know that bugs are everywhere outside? If you go out there and you look under a rock, you'll probably find a bug. If you look closely at a tree, climbing up the side of a tree, you'll find a bug. On the plants, there are bugs. Bugs are everywhere, and they all look very different. Some have wings, some have stripes, some have polka dots, some are brightly colored, some blend in with their surroundings. Some look like they are the eyes of a bigger animal. Some look like a stick, some look like a leaf. So bugs can look very, very different. But how do you know if something's a bug? Well, you usually think of bugs as creepy, crawly things, right? Well, they're actually very cool. And a lot of them you don't need to be scared of because they're not going to hurt you. But bugs are often smaller and they often do crawl. Sometimes they fly too though. Often they have a hard outer covering on them. They don't have fur or feathers. So these are some ways that you can tell if something is a bug. I want to take a look at some different animals and see if you can find the bug. Are you ready? Okay. Wow, look at all of these animals. Which of these look like a bug? How about this fish? Do you think it's a bug? No. How about this grasshopper? Yes, that's a bug. Look, it's bright green and it has wings. Yes, that's a bug. Let's keep looking. Okay, how about this one? This is a deer. Do you think it's a bug? No, that's not a bug. Oh, how about this one? It's a spider. Yes, we usually call a spider a bug. Look, it has all those legs, has 8 legs, and has some different body parts. And spiders are usually pretty small, so this is a bug. Let's keep looking. Oh, how about this? This is a mouse. Look, it's so cute. Is this a bug? No, it's a mouse. How about this one? It's a butterfly. Has wings, a bright blue wings. Is this a bug? Yes, this is a bug. All right, let's keep looking. How about this caterpillar? It's bright green, has lots of legs. Is this a bug? Yes, we usually call this a bug. It crawls around, it's small. It's a bug. Let's keep looking. How about this snake? Look at this bright green snake. Is this a bug? No, this is a snake. This is not a bug. All right, there's just a few more bugs in here. How about this one? No, that one has feathers. That's a falcon. Let's keep looking. Ooh, how about this bug with these bright orange wings? This is a cicada. This is a bug. Right, there's one more. Can you find it? Yes, this dark beetle crawling on the ground. This is a bug. Great job. Great job, you found all of the bugs. So, what did you notice about them? What are some things that all of them kind of had in common or the same? Well, a lot of them had lots of legs. A lot of them had at least 6 legs, right? And they crawled on the ground. And none of those bugs that we saw had fur. They all kind of had a harder outer covering there, right? And they crawl around on the ground And they look very different than the other animals that we see running around, right? Some have wings, so they fly. Others don't, but they're very interesting to look at, and they all have different patterns and colors. So we often think of bugs as creepy crawly things, but they're really not. So you should take a look at bugs. You'd probably be really interested in them if you took a close look. All right, ready to do a problem together? Which animal is a bug? All right, if you look at these two animals, one has fur and it's standing on its hind legs. This is a meerkat. Is this a bug? No. So if you look at the other one, this is a ladybug. Look at those different legs that it has, its hard outer shell. Right, this is a bug, so you would click on the bug. Great job. Bugs are everywhere, and they're all unique. Next time you go outside, see if you lift up a rock, or you look on a tree, or you look in the grass, see if you can find a bug. Keep exploring science. See you next time.
Which animal is a bug? 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 Which animal is a bug?
I want to do something exciting today. How about you? Yes? Okay. Let's read and find out what we're going to do. You and I know the sounds for M, A, P, S, and T. We can sort words with T. Nice reading. Well, look, my toys are trapped, and I need your help to set them free. We need to say the sound for each letter to set the toys free. Can you help me? Okay, so my first letter is M. What is the sound for
Monkey.
M? You put your lips together, right? We have to say it 3 times. Ready?
Monkey.
Hooray! The monkey is free. Cute monkey, isn't he? Okay, the next letter is the letter A. Do you remember the sound for A? It's kind of a scary sound. You go, ah. Ready? We've got to say it 3 times. Ah! Ah! Are you saying it? Ah! Good job. Yay! The animal is free. It's an elephant, isn't it? Great. Okay, our next letter is S. What is the sound for S? It's that little skinny sound. It kind of slides out of your mouth, like a little snake sound. Okay, you ready? We've got to do it 3 times. Again. Yay! Our spaceship is free. Okay, what's this letter? This is the letter P. Now, what does the letter P sound like? Remember, your mouth is closed and then the sound pops out. Ready? Say it with me. Did we do it 3 times? We did. Yay! And what popped out of the box? Right, it's a clown. This is the kind of clown that pops out of a box. Starts with P, pop. Good. And our last letter is the letter T. What is the sound for T? Do you remember? The sound kind of taps. You feel it on your teeth. Let's try it. Say it with me. Again. Yay! Our last toy is free. What is it? It's a train. Great. So we set all of our toys free, and we know the sound for all of these letters. What's the sound for M? What's the sound for A? Ah. What's the sound for P? What's the sound for S? And what's the sound for T? Good job. Now, I want you to think about that T sound. And I want you to read some sentences that have the T sound with them. Are you ready? Here we go. I see a tiger. I see a turtle. You see a tent. You see a table. Good work. All of those words, tiger, turtle, tent, and table, started with the sound for T. Good job. Now, I want you to keep thinking about that T sound. This is something that's a little tricky. Are you ready? You ready to do something tricky? Do you think you can tell me where the T sound is in a word? This word is turtle. Where is the T sound in turtle? It's at the beginning, right? Good. And this word is bat. Bat. Where's the T sound in bat? Bat. It's not at the beginning. That's a B sound. Bat. It's at the end, isn't it? So we have turtle with the T sound at the beginning, and we have bat with the T sound at the end. Tricky. So we can have T both places. I want you to help me sort some words. I'm going to tell you the word, and you tell me if it goes with the bat or if it goes with the turtle. You have to listen where the T sound is. Ready? How about the word towel? Towel. Is it like bat or is it like turtle? Towel. Turtle. It's like turtle, isn't it? I hear it at the beginning. How about cat? Cat. Is it like bat or turtle? You're right, it's like bat. Good job. Okay, what about vest? Vest. I hear it at the end. Are you hearing it? Vest. It's like that, isn't it? Good job. What about turkey? Turkey. Can you hear that T sound on turkey? Turkey. I hear it at the beginning, just like turtle. Good. How about nest? Nest. Ooh, I hear that T sound at the end, just like that. I think Magic Rabbit would like to play this game. What do you think? Let's call him. Magic Rabbit! Magic Rabbit! Magic Rabbit! Hi! Oh, hi, Magic Rabbit. What are you guys doing? Well, we were just going to play a game and thought you'd want to play too. I sure do. Okay, well, to play this game, you have to listen for the T sound. If you have a word that starts with the T sound at the very beginning, like turtle, you choose the turtle. And if you have a word that ends with a T sound, like bat, then you choose the bat. Okay, starts with T, turtle. Ends with T, bat. Got it. Okay, so here's the word, teeth. Can you hear the T sound in teeth? Teeth. I hear it right at the beginning. Teeth. Good. So will you choose bat or turtle? I'll choose turtle. Good job, Magic Rabbit. Now, what about the word rat? Does it start with the T sound like that, or does it end with the T sound like that? Rat. I hear it at the end. Is that what you were hearing too? Good job, Magic Rabbit. That's right. It's just like that. Okay, well now it's your turn to play this game all on your own. Listen carefully, because you never know where the T is going to be. It might be at the beginning, like turtle, and it might be at the end, like bat. Just listen carefully for that tapping sound. I'll see you soon.
Tissues. What is the beginning sound of tissues? Tie. What is the beginning sound of tie? Table. What is the beginning sound of tulip? What is the beginning sound of tulip? Taxi. What is the beginning sound of taxi?
Acellus con học được mấy môn rồi?
2 môn rồi.
Môn gì với môn gì?
Mình mất ốc với lại là sai rồi.
Để học thêm math nữa.
Nó xuống á.
Rồi để mẹ xuống không được.
Chicken.
Well, this is going to be a very fun lesson. We're going to count some things above and below. Do you remember those words? Above is when we go over the top, right? And below is when we go under. Well, here we have a little bridge, and what do you see? I see some frogs. They are below the bridge. They're underneath the bridge, aren't they? What do you think? Can we count these frogs? Let's count all of the frogs that are below the bridge. 1, 2, 3. 3 frogs. Now what do you see? We still have the 3 frogs below the bridge, but now we have some ducks. Now these ducks are not below the bridge, are they? These ducks are above the frogs. Isn't that fun? They're going across the bridge. Well, how many ducks are there? Let's count them. 1, 2. 2 ducks that are above the frogs. Now look what's happening. Now we have something else below the bridge, and look what's above. Oh, I see a fish below the bridge, just 1 fish. That's really easy to count, but look, above the fish on the top of the bridge, we have some pigs. Look at all those pigs. Wow, how many are there? Can you tell? Let's count them together, then we'll know for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pigs above the fish. Now look, the fish is gone, but the pigs are still here, and we have a hungry dinosaur under the bridge. Oh no, little pigs, this is going to be very dangerous. Let's count the pigs as they run off the bridge. 1, 2, run little pigs, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, they barely got away, and now, how many pigs are above the dinosaur? 0. Whoa, those pigs barely got away, and now look what we have. We still have 1 dinosaur below the bridge, but look, above we have some more dinosaurs. They don't look afraid, do they? They look like they're ready for a party on the bridge. Let's count all of the dinosaurs that are on the bridge. They are above the other dinosaur. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dinosaurs above 1 dinosaur who is below. And now let's do an example problem together. And in this problem, we need to carefully look for what's above or below and then count, okay? Count the balls that are below the table. How many are there? Type in your answer, then press enter. Oh, well, I see those balls. Can you see them? They're down below the table. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 balls. We'll type in 4 on the keyboard and push enter. Now it's time for you to go and do some problems yourself.
Count the plants that are above the sofa. How many are there? Type in your answer, then press enter. Count the butterflies that are above. Count the clocks that are above the fireplace. Count the lights that are above the car. Count the pine cones that are below the bench. How many are there? Type in your answer, then press.
Nào y sao mở chứ không?
27, 72, 45, 36, 37, 100,
Mẹ nhìn nè, có
20,
có cái này nữa nè.
Birds.
Mọc đây.